We are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Matthew Armstrong, and I shall be your host today in this daily show, 12 o'clock every day. 30 minutes to thrive, right? Strength, flexibility, yoga, empower your life, inspire your reality. That's what we're all about here. In a world gone mad, let's have a little bit of inspiration. Let's let go of the fears. Let's break through them. Break through fear and empower your life. And it requires taking action. You got to take action. Everything starts with action, Well, as you might say, no, it starts with a thought. Yes, but, where the rubber meets the road, it's action. We can lie about thinking and daydreaming all day long, but unless we take action, and not just little bitty action, massive action, not a lot changes. At the start, it might be a little bit of action. Like yesterday's live. Yesterday was an interesting live, very interesting live. Some things happened on there that I didn't even realize until I watched it afterwards. So I got to edit that one. But yeah, so yes, I was saying, just if you do 20 deep squats a day, you might not find much of a difference in a week from now, but it doesn't take a big effort to do 20 deep squats a day. But in 30 years' time, you'll be really glad you did 20 squats a day, because the difference in your longevity, your movement as you age. From a very young age, I looked at older people, let's say. When I'm talking about older people, it was people that are actually younger than I am right now, And I saw how their attitude was, how their mentality was, how they were aging and not doing anything about it. And even at a very, very young age, I'm talking like 7 years old, I would see that and go, I'm sure they don't need to be like that. I'm sure they could change that. And I was inspired by the likes of Bruce Lee and the Rocky movies and things like that. And so it was all about transformation, wasn't it? Chrissy, I'm a bad procrastinator. I'll start tomorrow. Ready to change this? Tomorrow. There's always tomorrow, right? Like okay, I'll do it tomorrow, and then next day comes this tomorrow, like that, because it's like the tomorrow mentality, So it's always tomorrow, because tomorrow is like a frequency. I'll do it tomorrow. In Spain they say mañana, mañana, and that's what the thing is here, I think in Mexico as well, is that mañana syndrome. Yeah, we all know that, that's just a bit of a joke, and it's just like, no, now the power is in now, right? That's where all our power is right now, in this present moment, to change. Exactly. I know what you're saying, Chris. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, you got to do it now, right, Chrissy? I know you're joking. So yeah, so it starts off maybe with a little bit of action, a trickle. Let's do this. Yes, I like it. Let's do this. It starts off with a little bit of trickle, and then you build up and build up and build up, and eventually, you get it into more and more action. But every day, if you just do a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, like as I was saying, when I was young, I looked at older people and go, it doesn't have to be like that. I just kind of knew instinctively, that it didn't intuitively, and it doesn't. You can, let's say, grow old and gracefully and intelligently and elegantly. Okay, Carlos in London joining. Great, good stuff. So that's good stuff. So if everyone's ready, let's get going with this. Enough talk. It's time to act on it, right? Time to make things happen. We're going to start off with some powerful breathing exercises, and these are breathing exercises that the Shaolin monks would do. The North Chinese styles of kung fu would do these breathing exercises, and they're to get your internal fire going, get your energy going, and feeling in a powerful state. Yeah. So let's do that. So you can do this standing. I'm sitting on my knees at the moment with my feet flat out. You can do it seated if you can't sit like this. You can do this sitting in a chair, even if you're in a wheelchair, you can do this, but this is, if you can sit like this is good. Let's do this. So we're breathing in and out through the nose. It's a powerful breath, and at the same time we're bringing our ribs out, and we're using our muscles to force the breath out, so we're squeezing them in. But you'll see how it goes. We're using our hand movements as well. So we'll start with this one here, where we're breathing in through the nose and breathe out. And it's like you're pushing, it's like you're pulling in and then you're pushing out. And it's like there's a force field there that you've really got to pull. You really got to push it out. So there's some dynamic tension in your body as you're doing this. It's very powerful. And then you're using your whole rib cage and your muscles to bring that out and force that back out again, So as you're breathing out, you're squeezing everything in. So let's go. Breathing in. Breathing out. And relaxing that. How was that? Interesting? Get a bit of a head rush? A little bit lightheaded after that, maybe? Okay, next one. And it's like we're pulling out like this. This feels good. Lightheaded, yep. Good stuff, Chrissy. So we're pulling out, and then we're pushing back in. So it's kind of like we have a rubber band here, and we're pulling the rubber band out. And then there's like a force field here, and we're pushing it back in, like pushing two magnets together that won't go together, kind of push apart, that sort of feeling. Yeah. So again, same breathing. So breathing in, open the chest, bring the shoulder blades together, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And relax that there. Okay, so that should really change your state. However you're feeling, if you're feeling a bit lethargic, a bit down, a bit disempowered, whatever, you do those breathing exercises and it will immediately charge you. You'll feel relaxed, you'll feel charged, and you'll feel more empowered and more awake, because you're just forcing that oxygen right into your brain, in and out like that there, and just the movement you're doing here. And then also, it's also in Chinese Kung Fu, they talk about opening and closing the gate, which is back here. So as you bring your shoulders back, you're bringing your shoulder blades together, your scapula together, and then you're rounding it as you come forward. So it's yin and then it's yang. Yin, yang. So you're bringing both of them together. Yeah, so there's a lot actually happening there. Okay, good. So, now we've done that, there's going to be maybe a little bit of we need to get the feet moving. So let's come back. We're going to go back onto the toes, like so. So we've been sitting like that for a while. So we're going to bring the toes up. So we've stretched the ankles and toes one way. Now I'm going to stretch them the other way. So you're sitting the toes down like so. And from there, coming back onto the feet and up and down onto the knees, back and up, down, knees, back, up. And as you start to get a bit more flex, when you start to go a bit lower, it's just good mobility work here. Just been able to do this, but we're stretching out our Achilles here, Achilles tendon, ankles, the toes going this way, yeah, coming up, then full squat up, down, forward, back, up. Now I get a bit of warm, so we can go deeper, all the way down, then go forward, back, all the way to there. Now we're starting to stretch out the lower back here, up, all the way down, as deep as you can go, forward, back, and up, and down, forward, back, stretch it out. This is a great thing to do. And up, down, forward, back, up, all the way down, forward onto the knees, and up. We did yesterday's workout, yesterday's session. My shoulders are really feeling it from yesterday's. Did a lot of stuff on the shoulders, didn't we? And down, forward, back, two more, all the way down, forward, and up. One more, forward, there, up, good, shake it out. Let's see our comments there. Gonna be sore tomorrow. Yeah, just do the best you can, Chrissy, yeah? Good. Drank your water this morning. Make sure you get it in there. Our bodies are 72% water. Drink good quality water. Okay. So we're going to do some of our warrior postures here. So we're going to do warrior 2 and warrior 3. Bring that up even more. Okay, warrior 2 and warrior 3. So warrior 2, we'll bring the hands together, jump it out, push the fingers out to the side, like so. Now take your right toe, turn it out, keep the hip to the side, bend the forward knee. Down like so. Good. From there, look down your forward middle finger, engaging Mula Bandha, which is your locking in your sphincter here, tightening all this in. Just keep the energy in. Bring your knee outwards, hip outwards, so it stretches up the adductor muscle here. Good. Check your back arm, make sure it's not down here. Bring it up, straight arms, push the fingers away. Also the shoulders. If your elbows are up, there's tension in here. You bring your elbows down, and then this becomes loose and supple. Your trapezius muscle here. You want to have a loose, supple trapezius muscle. Elbows down to achieve that. Good. Continue to hold. Okay, coming to center. Now turning the other toe out. Opening up the chest again. Don't let the arm come forward. Open up. Bend that forward knee. And hold, looking down the forward finger. Push the fingers away. Again, if you might check this knee, make sure it's not inward. Push it out, hold it out, keep the hip to the side. Don't let your hip come around like this. You're losing the posture completely. It's better to be up like this and be aligned than be down like this and have your hip forward. You've lost the posture if that's the case, yeah? So again, relaxed trapezius muscles. You can always check. How's that? Nice and loose and relaxed. Good. How's this one? Aha, good. Yeah? Breathing in and out through the nose. Coming up to center. We're now going to warrior three. Come on, lift those arms up, huh? Lift them up. Feel it. You gotta go through the pain. Right, Carlos? You gotta go through the pain. Yeah. So from here, how do we do this? Okay, place 1 foot forward. From there, we're gonna come up. Make the whole body like a tabletop. Warrior three. Hold that. Let me just show you from the side. So from the side. Trying to get the arms as high as possible. Get the leg up high. And hold. Trying to make the whole body, arms, leg horizontal. Keep going, keep holding. Balance, find a point in front to focus on. Okay, from there, place the other foot down, and stretch that foot out. Good. I'm just thinking, Chrissy, it must be like 6 a.m. with you or something, is that right? You're in Philadelphia again, is it? You're up early. Keep pushing those fingers out. Focus. Take control of your body. Okay. That's warrior 2, warrior 3 completed. And those breathing exercises are also warrior breathing exercises, so you should feel like a warrior now. You feeling it? How's it going out there? Yeah, if you need to take a drink, that's fine. I'm constantly supping all the way through the day, constantly staying hydrated. Most important thing for our longevity, hydration. Okay, back onto the feet and down. Okay, so from here, I'm going to take the arm in. See what you're saying? 1 second. Yeah, you're feeling it. So where are you, Chrissy? Is it like 6 a.m. there, is it? In Philadelphia? So reach the arm across, stretch the other arm up, all the way up. See if you can get it vertical. And down. Good. Grasp the other shin, reach across, keep yourself down low. Bring this up. Stretch it all the way up. And just keep going. Keep pushing it. All the way. Keep holding. Pushing the fingers up to the sky. And back down, elbows in, bring the feet out, open up those. So did you take part yesterday in our pistol squats? We did some very intense squat work yesterday. So today's going to be a little less intense than the last couple of days. Take the hands, place them inwards. So you're stretching out the wrists as well. A lot of people forget about, with their yoga practice, the flexibility of the wrists and the ankles. But it's just as important as any other part of the body. Keep your wrists flexible, ankles flexible. So let's do a little bit of flexibility work now. Let's go into, this is some work that training I did with these Korean Taoist monks. And they said the most important thing to keep flexible was around here and the hips. They put a big attention on that, and they had something that we did every day, only for 10 minutes. We would do these exercises. So we'd start like this with our arms out, and we'd do it with the breathing. So we'll go through this for, I don't know if we'll do it for 10 minutes. We'll do at least 5 minutes of this. So it's going to be a recurring thing. So sitting like this, get your legs out as wide as possible from there. For some people this is challenging. I understand it used to be challenging for me too. I still have challenges with it. So breathing in, breathe out over to the side, keep your body sideways, be able to look up. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and then breathe out forward. Breathe in, coming up, and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. All breathing in that through the nose. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. It's repetitive, but it's really good. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bringing the feet in, grasp the toes, bring the knees down, then we're going to breathe in, breathe out and forward, breathe in and up, breathe out and forward, breathe in, breathe out. That's three more. Now bring the feet back out again. So say that's one round. We're going again. Okay, breathing in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. So the breathing's important. Get this rhythmical breathing. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. All breathing in out through the nose. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out and forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, bring the feet in. So you get into quite a meditative state doing this. You do this solidly for 10 minutes, and yeah, it's good. Breathe in, breathe out and forward. Breathe in, breathe out. You got to get the breath in the rhythm with the movement of the body. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. In and out. 5 or more. Okay, bring the feet out again. Let's go one more round. Everyone's up for one more round, yeah? Good, feeling more flexible. I am. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out and forward. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and out. In and out. In and out. Breathe in, feet together. Breathe in, breathe out. In and out. In and out. In and relax. Okay, well done. If you just completed that with me there, you will also be feeling the effects and the benefits. It's powerful stuff, right? Very good. I'm going to do that for 10 minutes every day, that one. That's what we used to do. Before doing that, I lost all my flexibility when I was in the Royal Marines Commandos. All the running, carrying heavy weights, you didn't need to be flexible. You just needed to be strong, and everything became tight, and just to keep yourself stable. And I lost all my flexibility. Feeling great. That's the job, Chrissy. That's what it's all about, Good, thank you. And so it took me a while to get my flexibility back after I left the Royal Marines. And I remember always the martial arts of my life, but 5 years service in the Marines, I lost my flexibility. And I remember starting this, and I couldn't sit like this. My body was so far back. So I'm saying this to you, so it doesn't matter where you are, you can get better, I would have to use my abdominals to hold myself up. My hands were like this. And so to go forward, I just couldn't do it. I pushed myself like this. I had to go like this, and like this. And then eventually over time, I became more flexible, and then I could sit actually up on the bones. You have these bones here. You actually get up and get onto the bones, yeah? And then suddenly I became more flexible, and now I can just lie, flat down with my whole body down, head down, on the ground, no problem. So no matter where you are in life, you can improve, and if you do something daily, taking action, but it's not just taking action, it's consistency. It's consistency, frequency is really important when you do that. Wow, we've gone 31 minutes already. That's flown by so fast. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Glad you did too. Yeah, you're stiff too, Chrissy. Yeah, most of the world, we got to get ourselves flexible again. So let's do it. Spread the word, spread the message. Get strong, get flexible. Have that free, easy movement in your body. Feels good, Great. So keep going with it, guys. Share the love, share the video, and keep coming on, keep making it happen, and keep the comments coming. Let me know where you are tuning in from in the world. I find that inspiring for me too, to see where everyone's coming in from.